Okay, took a bit longer than expected. Hold on. There we go. Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to today's stream. Today, we're playing Spore, with the whole goal basically being to sort of... here, let me adjust my microphone. I have adjusted the way that I usually have it. Hold on. If it'll let me do that. Okay, cool. Yeah. So the whole goal of today's stream is to basically make a alien race that is comprehensive and, kind of interesting. Hold on, I'm just adjusting the sound a bit. So, yeah. I have a Word, I have like a, not a Word document, but a notepad, like a notepad thing open on my computer, and I want to, like, sort of write down little things about them for, like, whatever creatures I end up making, for, like, the sort of lore that I build for these guys. So, which one's the closest to... the center? Probably this one, right? I think so. I think that's, like, okay, let me get a good overview. Yeah, okay, it would be this one. This one would be the closest, so... I guess to start us off, we'll do carnivore, and, nah. Yeah, this one will do. No theme. We'll do normal. And what should we name this planet? What should it be called? This is gonna be kind of important, you know? This is gonna be like the name of the world we do all our world building on, so... What should this planet be called? I don't know why, but my brain keeps going to the name, Veraru. Veraru. I think that's would be what that says. So yeah, Veraru. That's what we're calling it. And of course, we've got our lovely star here. And there is the meteorite that shall bring life to our little world. And we just wiped out an entire other species of creature. Because a little known fact about Spore, or I guess it's not little known, but if you remember, in the creature stage there are giant skeletons. Those are an extinct form of life known as super epics. So, yeah, they did have a purpose, but. Yeah. They're dead now. Of course, this life form will consume nutrients. Of course, smaller cells. I want to get 15 little bits of nutrients first. Alright. 15 bits of nutrients acquired. this is where things shall begin. So, all I want to do is make little changes here and there, because I want to be pretty comprehensive with the sort of, like, evolutionary, you know, path these little guys go down. So, I think what I'm going to first start off with is making... Well, actually, considering we're deep underwater, I feel like... No, actually, it would make sense to make the eyes a bit smaller. Here, I'll replace them with these, since the pupils are like... You know, so the pupils are much more dilated, I guess. Actually, no, yeah, I guess dilation is the proper right word. I don't know. So, then I'm just gonna make this a bit bigger to better help with locomotion. And then... do I wanna include these, or is it too early? No. I feel like if I make these as small as I can, these will be like the early beginnings of like some of the first limbs. And then I want to better, you know, take in food and bite down things. The jaws are gonna get much larger and stronger, similar to the flagella here. So, yeah. So now we got this guy. And I'm gonna keep him on the darker side, because technically, realistically, I imagine that considering we're in the ocean, it would be a lot darker and stuff. So to me, it makes sense. But I'll actually make them completely like ink black, because you know it makes it harder to see. So yeah, so I'll be able to sneak up on predators or prey easily. You know, he's the predator. So let's see. What do I want to name this creature? I don't know why, but my brain went to amphisphere. Amphisphere. I don't know why that name of all things, but amphisphere. So, here. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that down. In the little amphisphere. Here. Amphisphere. The first ever name for our early race. Obviously, that name is going to change as they evolve and, you know, become more different from their ancestors. But for now, the amphisphere, you know, I think that works. So, yeah. So these guys are, you know, they're carnivorous creatures. They hunt. They have their big old jaws to help tear into other cells. Oh. Yeah, Spore. Welcome. Yeah, welcome to the stream, yeah. Just thought I'd play some Spore today because, I just like coming up with, Lucas. Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure how exactly to say your name because I suck with words. I knew I was gonna mess it up somehow. Well, welcome, Lucas. Yeah, I just wanted, this entire stream... Oh, okay, that makes sense. I knew it sounded familiar, I just couldn't quite remember where I heard it from. I knew it was some kind of, like, prehistoric creature. That makes sense. Yeah, this whole stream is basically me sort of trying to make, like, a comprehensive sort of, basically trying to make the whole evolution of this specific creature as understandable as possible, if that makes sense. So, yeah, that's basically what this is. Yeah, so I'm documenting like little things about them, about this little creature in a little notepad on my computer. So, yeah, these specific creatures. Yes, Spec Evo is one of my favorite things ever, and I absolutely adore it. I absolutely adore it. I honestly just want to get better at like looking into the sciences of that. I'm exploring space. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't think I've actually heard of that. I might have to actually check that out. I don't think I've actually heard of that. Sounds neat. Yeah. I honestly want to get better at basically simulates the whole. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. That's actually pretty dang cool. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. Plants, life and stuff. Okay, yeah, no, that definitely sounds like my kind of thing, because I absolutely love that kind of stuff. That unironically sounds like really cool. I'm gonna evolve these guys, these strange little guys again. You know, I'll have to definitely check that out, because I have actually been thinking about doing a proper, like, Spec Evo project, but I haven't really known what I want to do for the longest time. So, yeah, that actually sounds perfect for me. So, yeah, that actually sounds really cool. 100% gonna have to look into that after the stream. Yeah. Yeah, I think realistically it would make sense to put these in place of the other wolf Lego. Maybe some, like, eventually, like, some smaller back fins would adapt, like, alongside the, like, tail here to sort of, like, help with movement and stuff. Yeah. Just as a thing. Huh. That sounds actually pretty dang cool. Actually, is that unironically, like, really cool. Oh, micro. Okay, yeah, I love that. I actually really like that. That's actually sick. Yeah, no, I'm 100% checking that out after stream. Oh, that's actually really cool. I love when, yeah, I actually really like that. Yeah, yeah. That unironically, that actually sounds really cool. Yeah, no, that actually, like, just sounds perfect for me. Because I absolutely, I just love looking into, like, just the ideas of, like, alien worlds and all sorts of stuff like that. So honestly, that just sounds genuinely, like, perfect for me. Oh, okay, don't want to run into that. There you go. Oh, okay. Just, and I ran right this way. actually, honestly, that actually is pretty cool. I'd honestly love to, like, see that. Like a giant, like, desert world. Actually does sound, like, really cool. Okay, that's actually really cool. I mean, I don't think, considering I'm using like an older TV, I don't think I could realistically see like 4K stuff, but you know, actually does sound sick, so hey, if I ever get a better monitor. Because yes, I use like an old TV to as like a monitor for my streams and stuff. Still works pretty good though. Fair enough. Yeah, this is an old Sanyo TV. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. What I got. So basically, just kind of like I was originally using it for my old Xbox 360 to play like old Xbox 360 games and stuff. But yeah, I just use it for my PC now. Fair enough. I'm looking away from the game, and that's why I keep running into things. Because I think it's basically I'm reading chat on my laptop. Oh, it's more of these guys. It's more amphispheres. That's what I don't know why I chose to go with that name. My brain just sort of like was like, yeah, that's the name. That's the name I'm gonna go with. They're not even spherical. Oh, okay, I was trying to get that, but that's unfortunate. What the frick happened there? I just saw like I think it was like an arc of like energy or something that just shot out, like, I don't know if you saw that. It's being developed right now, absolutely wild. Yeah, actually, I think I could, definitely do a modded run of Spore sometime in the future, because that actually, I have messed around with mods in the past. It is quite interesting to sort of mod Spore and see what kind of weird little creatures you can come up with the mods. It definitely helps with like creating stuff. So 100% I would love to do a modded playthrough. I'm gonna stop trying. Yeah, sure, I'll get zapped, but small price to pay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check out like what mods they got for Spore. Actually, I haven't played modded in a while, so I'm interested to see what they got. Oh, I'm gonna die again. Okay, couldn't get away from those guys. It's fine. I'm gonna evolve one last time before I make it to the surface. I feel like moving these up a bit, fattening this out, puffing these up, and then giving like some additional smaller ones. DSAW mod and defensive ships and player colony civilian. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll definitely check those out. I'll definitely have to check those out. As I said, I'll have to 100% check those out. Cell stage overhaul mod. Huh. What kind of stuff is... obviously, it's an overhaul for the cell stage, but like, what's in it in particular? What does it overhaul specifically for the cell stage? Yeah. Okay. I think that's... move these up a bit. Yeah. bit bigger. Yeah, okay, yeah. New type of cell abilities, new cell parts, longer progression. Oh, that actually sounds really cool. Yeah, 100%. I'll definitely. I'll probably get what I'll do is I'll look and see what mods there are, and including that one. And I think I'll just get a bunch of mods together, put them together in one massive thing, and then yeah, I'll just yeah. AW for space diplomacy and warfare overhaul. Interesting. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, that actually unironically sounds really cool. Yeah, I think you're perfect. So make your eyes a bit bigger because there, yeah. Now you're a bit more different. Empires can ally with each other. It makes. Okay, that actually does sound really cool. I like that. I like that modding's gotten to that point. That actually sounds really cool. I'm gonna buff the tail a bit. Yeah, I think this is perfect. This will be the final stage of them before the creature stage. Okay, I'm faster. I can move away from these guys. What even shocked me? Oh, it was that guy. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, it is actually, like, really sick to see that Spore modding has gotten to that point. Hey, who knows? Maybe eventually someone will come up with a mod that'll make it so the game crashing as much as it does on modern hardware, isn't nearly as much of an issue. Probably not, but it's a nice thought. Already a fix. Plus okay, actually, that's actually perfect. I need to get that. I need to get that mod because that's perfect. Because it always annoys the crap out of me when I forget to save, and then Spore crashes on me and I lose like so much work. I've lost like hours of gameplay to crashes. So I'm glad that oh, okay. I'm glad that someone created that. Just like that, I have grown a brain. I can actually share stuff, but oh, that's perfect. I think I also need that mod because for the life of me, I have not been able to figure out how to get the online features. I followed multiple tutorials, and yet no matter what I've tried, it's not worked. So I think that mod would actually also be perfect for me. So I'm definitely gonna have to get those mods installed eventually. Maybe sometime after the stream ends, I'll probably do that. Alright, cool. So, obviously gone to straight carnivore. You can kind of see the, like... Oh, just family stuff. Don't. No, don't worry. I just, yeah. I was just muted. Don't worry. Yeah, family, kind of be, you know. I have a big family, so sometimes they come up and or like or yeah. Anyway, yeah, you can see kind of here the way that it evolved. You know, it evolves in a pretty in a way that kind of makes sense. So, like with the first thing being like the bigger jaw and bigger tail and stuff, and the little early sort of extra the early meant to be early fins in the form of the flagella. And then, by the way, you have Discord, Evo project on. Yes, I do. It's quite literally the same as my Twitch username, John_Sprunky. So, yeah. Just literally just put that into Discord and you'll be able to find me. Would love to just talk with someone else about Spec Evo and all that kind of stuff. Yep, I see it. Give me a sec. Yep. I shall accept. And there you go. Cool. Okay. If fair enough. I mean, I wasn't really gonna wonder about your profile picture. I mean, just some people are just into dinosaurs. That's perfectly normal. Here, hold on. Let me send you a video. Let me send you a video I like. Here. Have this video of two frogs fighting. It's a video of two frogs fighting. Anyway, onward. Huh. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Alright, as for this little critter, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove that and sort of extend the body so it acts as the tail. Move this back here. I really wish they still had I still wish they kind of had the the aquatic stage and stuff. I'm so glad that Elysian Eclipse is a thing and is gonna have itself an aquatic stage, because I'm really excited for when that game comes out. This guys forward a bit. That looks a bit derpy, but that's kind of the point. Oh yeah, I do actually remember hearing about that. That was one of the stages that was actually planned for Spore. They're gonna have basically, if I remember correctly, the town stage was gonna go between the tribal and civilization stages, as a sort of way to act as a good in between when it comes to the two stages, because. With current Spore, it's kind of oh yeah, you're just a basic tribe, and then you're immediately just get a world-spanning civilization, or almost a world-spanning civilization. You have to take over other cities, but you get what I mean. So I'll further extend the body a bit. the front fins. I'm gonna make the fins a bit bigger. Yeah. Not gonna have any legs yet. I do wanna like hold on to those hold off from those for a while, because you know it wouldn't immediately have legs on land. You know, it makes sense that would just sort of like crawl and use its early sort of fins to push along the ground and help it move. So yeah, so this is gonna be the previous moon I was at. Ooh. Okay, that's actually sick. I really like that. That's actually really cool. That's actually really, really cool. They can see the different galaxies. It's unironically sick as hell. Yeah, okay, you need a new name to sort of like reflect the fact that you're on land. I mean, this name doesn't really mean anything, so the new name could be literally anything. I think should your updated name be now that you're on land? Nocturnal species. Oh, that actually would be very cool. Actually, be pretty dang cool. Trying to think, what should the name be? I'm just gonna search some stuff. Night Creeper? Bunch of different synonyms for land. Okay, I don't think it went through because I haven't seen any of the pictures yet. I don't think it went through just yet from on my end. Oh wait, there we go. Now it did. Ooh, very pretty. Very pretty planet. Okay, I actually thought of a really funny name. Amphisoil. Yeah, that's its name, Amphisoil. Yes. You shall go unto land now, my strange little life form that I have crafted. The green stuff is like floors. That makes sense. I mean, I assumed it was like some kind of like land life. So, like trees or, you know. Such strange little life forms they are. One of them got stuck on a shell! Yeah. Yeah, I do see that. Water is kind of scarce. It's mostly just... Yeah. Still interesting, though. Still, yeah. I'd argue that water being scarce makes the plant look more interesting. Yeah, no. I got these strange little critters squirming on the land. And considering they're carnivores, well, just makes sense to do what I'm gonna do next. Nom. Oh yeah, the planet's also called Veraru, so that's something. I know it makes sense to kill the closer one, but I think it's just funnier to kill the further one. I don't know why I find it funny, I just do. Thinks it's safe, no it's not. Cool. There we go. That's one of many down. The way they move is so funny. Kill a few more creatures, get some parts, and then I'll evolve them again. I don't know how I feel about you guys, considering you have poison, but eh. Eh, you're too cowardly to use it. Suppose you have to be from a distance, but... Don't you run from me! Yeah, I need legs. Inching along the ground isn't really helping. Thankfully, this thing ran directly towards my nest! Goodness gracious, we all just ganged up on the poor thing. There's just some bones here. I'm gonna get these bones and then go kill the last creature. My goodness gracious, he was already bleeding out. We just jumped him. Alright, stand still so I can maul you to death. You know, part of me thinks I have a bit more health than just 10. It's just a hunch, though, considering everything I've been able to do. That or their attacks are weaker than 1 hit point, so I don't know. Ooh, a better mouth. Fortunately, I don't think I'll be using it because, well, I mean, look at the mouth I'm using. It wouldn't really make much sense to go from the pincers to that, so at least not as, yeah. They're all running. Gosh dang it. Clearly I need legs. So just sort of say, you know, as these creatures stayed on land, as the amphisoil stayed on land, obviously to better hunt, you know, different creatures, they eventually developed some early sort of legs to help them chase after their prey. And so I'm gonna go over here to my nest and go from there. First I'm gonna save. Yeah. These guys look so funny without proper leg animation. You know what, sure. Alright. So now we're gonna get you close to the ground again. And these little feet actually should be perfect. The webbed feet should. And of course I'm going to need some legs. That. Nice little early legs for these little guys. And I'm gonna move these here, hate this. Yeah, looks a bit strange, but you know, this creature is already quite strange, so. Oh, well, microphone there for a sec. As for the mouth, obviously I want to place it with this mouth. It's a more refined, biting mouth. And the eyes... I feel like these make sense to replace. And I'm gonna lengthen the... Oh wait, no, that's as long as I can make the tail. Okay. As long as I can just make the body in general. Have the tail off the ground a bit. And it'll help with like just general balancing and stuff. Fatten the body up a bit. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I'm gonna now name these creatures the Amphistomp because they have legs now. So, just to go with the webbed feet and like spread them out a bit. Yeah. I am aware. That's how I was able to get the feet like this. So, yeah. Move these in a bit more. So, yeah. They're kind of like weird bugs in a weird way. With like this 6 limbs, pincer jaws. Truly bizarre creatures. So, I feel like something that would also possibly make a bit of sense for them. What if... You know, I'll include like things like strike and charge a bit. Well, I already have charge, but I'll include something like strike a bit later down the line. I have something planned for that. I'll hold off on strike for the time being, because it doesn't really, you know, in this current thing, it would make sense later on with an idea that I got. So, yeah. So the Amphistomp is what these little critters are now. Look at these funky looking creatures. Well, these guys now, they can actually catch their prey. Oh my gosh, the way they walk! Just scuttling across the ground. Now you won't be able to escape me. Hold on, gotta... Just like that, bigger brain. I'll have to check out that list after stream. I'll check, as I've said, I'll check out like all this stuff after stream, which yeah, which I think I'm gonna do this stream for a little over another 2 hours, because you know it's only been about 50 minutes, so. Yeah. I'm gonna go get a pack mate. you. We must socialize and hunt in a group. Now that we are developing social bonds, more more than just staying in a nest and stuff. I mean, we already technically had those social bonds, but this shall not only serve a function of helping us hunt, but it shall also serve the purpose of helping further brain development in order to, further form bonds and colonies later down the line, which will eventually, hopefully, lead to us developing civilization. So, yeah. I mean, obviously, we're gonna develop civilization, but like, just the idea, just the world building. Taken care of. We must eat, brother. Consume. Ooh, bones. Tear them apart. Get them. Oh, you're doing just watching, I guess. Get him! Don't let him get away! I don't know why the charge didn't work. Thought I hit the charge button, but I guess not. Just walked over there and decided, yeah, that's it, buddy. Sorry, not sorry. Tear him apart! Get him! Just like that, he's been beat. Nice. Just gotta keep killing things. Keep killing, keep consuming. I like to do a bit of world building here and say that all these kills, all these creatures that we're killing, we actually eventually bring them back to the rest of the nest as like a gift, as like just allowing the rest of the pack to eat. What is happening with the audio right now? I don't even know what's going on with the audio there. There's 2 alphas you could have killed. Oh well. Just kill one of them. Charge ability too, use it. Oh crap. Actually, I can see why you didn't immediately jump in. You're low on health. Let's go back home. Or actually go over here, because this is a nest that I've brought to... Okay, or you can just chew on the bodies. Cool. Alright, Alright, I think it's about time I further evolved. So I nearly hit X to main menu, but well, it would have prompted me. Something about the placement of the eyes, because it's kind of weird seeing the giant pincers placed in the eyes of the infant. Alright, better pincers. So, now, got this. More proper for, you know, just biting and stuff. And this, I think, is where I shall add these. These will serve the purpose of being sort of like additional internal like fangs to help with better like biting down and stuff. And then I'm gonna include little poison, bit of poison. I made a poison gland that's allows us to not only spit poison, but help with dissolving food. So basically, not only does this little thing is technically meant to be like the sort of like mouth, if that makes sense. These pincers serve the purpose of not only like clamping down and biting into, but and you know it just then just hold into place, and then the poison gets the sort of like acidic like venom sort of like gets dripped out or like spat out from the mouth, and then you know it basically makes it easier to consume, if that makes sense. So that's just sort of like, yeah, that's just sort of how they make consuming their food easier. So yeah, very messed up way of consuming their prey, but you know that's just how I'm gonna do things. And then to help them better with running, they're going to get a bit taller. And their little sad little feet. Yeah, now that we got these, I might as well just have those. But eventually, these are going to get repurposed to become much, you know, much more sturdy and stuff, if that makes sense. Oh, I don't have enough. Dang it. I don't have enough stuff. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, I'll hold off on, like, the poison. Oh, that's still not enough. Okay, you know, I'm also gonna hold off on the strike. We can make it brutal. Are you kidding me? That's not enough. Okay, going back to the old mouth. I don't care. Going back to the old mouth. Or just kind of like the original. These are gonna be back facing a bit. I'm gonna move these to, yeah, okay. We're gonna have instead place this mouth back down, but it's gonna be extended out a bit so that it can eventually be turned into this mouth. So, yeah, I just sort of Oh, there we go. That's a bit more like it. Kinda. Yeah. Can I... Oh, I can get these. I can, get these internal... To act as, like, the internal... And... Gosh dang it. Hold on. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's nice. I think that'll do. The Amphisprint is what this creature shall be called. And I'll even cylinder out the body a bit so that it has, like, just much more, I guess, aerodynamic. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, it is actually a pretty cool Evo. Oh, and, you know, we're gonna need the movement considering now... We're going. I mean, hey, the Pensers now aren't nearly... why are you here? Why are you here? Where did you come from? Okay, now he's gone. There was just a guy standing there. There was just a guy standing there. One of our guys just standing there watching, and now he's gone. Okay. Well, I guess... And we still got the scuttle. I made them taller, and yet they've still got the little scuttle they got. Yeah, I guess some things never change. You can get taller and more lanky and more aerodynamic, but, you know, you'll still scuttle. What are these guys? Guy, I guess? Oh no, there's multiple. Will I be able to take on these guys? No, I will not be able to take on these guys. I don't think so, because look at that. Look at that. I don't think I'd be able to take on those guys. I need a bit more combat ability. Would I be able to take those down? Because they've only got one thing, but they got a lot more health. I mean, I do have an idea. Yeah, that'll do. I mean, hey, some creatures do. Some smaller animals do use their numbers to gang up on other creatures. Just standing there menacingly. Yes, exactly. Free food. Alright, now we need the rest of you. For another alpha amongst you so I can... No? Okay. Well, now we just need to kill one more of this, so it's like... I don't know why you're trying. We're gonna... Yeah. No, we had that. And now we have a bigger brain. Nice. That one looks like these guys who I'm not going to mess with because I know they're definitely stronger than me. Because, like, look at that. They got both their friendliness stat and their aggression stat maxed out. So it's like... But what am I expected to do against that? Oh, these guys don't like us. That's fine. I don't like you either. In fact, die. They're called fetal forks. That's a name. Can't get away. Nice. Eat so that you don't die. I don't know why you're being aggressive with me. You barely have any. You barely have any attack stats. It's like... Okay, now you definitely need to, like... Okay, let's go up here, buddy. Because this nest is now vacant. You can rest. Alright, there you go. Alright, let's go over to the nest, and... then I'm gonna save again. Because... yeah. Home sweet home. What is up with that one's eyes? You have claimed this nest. Future generations will be born here. Love to see it. Move out of the way. You, one with the giant eyes. Join my team. Cool. Oh, well, would you look at that? Oh. You're a strange looking one, aren't you? Yeah, I probably shouldn't be trying to procreate during an asteroid, like, during a meteor shower, but, you know. I desire evolution. Okay, I'm getting sick and tired of sitting through the cutscene. I'm just gonna... Okay, firstly, I'm gonna sell those. Actually, it's perfect, because... yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. Ooh, I wish I had more for that, because that cost me a lot. Hi, new person. Welcome to the Spore stream. We're making Making a strange life form, as you can see. Now, how do I incorporate this? Oh, I don't know. Seems like a bit much. Thank you. I mean, it's not much, but, you know. It's, I do plan to add some other stuff to my sort of, like, streaming, setup in the future. But, you know, for now, I think for what I've got is alright. Yeah. That'd actually be pretty nice. Ooh, maybe like some sort of like under mandibles, maybe? Like under mandibles would actually be pretty cool. Some custom artwork. Yeah, I probably will. I mean, I do have like some custom stuff. I do have some custom stuff that I was able to like throw together. I probably will try like throw some more stuff together in the future. But you know, till then, I think what I've got is it's you know, it works. Not like I have the money to actually do anything special with my thing at the moment. I'm as broke as they come. That's definitely unique. I don't know. That's weird, but I really like it actually. That's really weird, but I actually really like that. Maybe move it. I don't want to do that. Ooh, okay, actually, I do like that. Rotate this a bit. Maybe make it a bit smaller? Yeah, actually, I think that looks good. I think that looks good. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Do you have enough for the poison finally? How do I include that though? Maybe in between the lower mandibles here? Question mark? Nah, that's all right. As I said, I'll probably like figure out something. I do, but it's quite all right. I have plans to sort of like do stuff, some stuff myself. Probably later down the line. As I said, I wouldn't even really be able to commission anyone currently because I don't have the money. I don't have any money. I'm as broke as they come. So it's like, yeah. Okay, crap. Why did I move that? It's fine. I like that intricate mouth design. Yeah, that works. Definitely a weird mouth design, but hey, you know, for what it is, it works. I kind of want to lean into like the bug-like features a little bit more. Just a little bit though, not too much. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the math may be a bit much, but if I... here, make it a bit more condensed together. So it doesn't... yeah. There we go, yeah. Make this a bit more forward, maybe? Yeah, okay. Because that's what jaws do, they clamp. The Affy clamp. That's actually, like, got some pretty alright stats. Nice. Little guy. And now he's a not so little guy. And he still scuttles. I love him. He still scuttles. My little freak of nature. That shall bring about death and destruction to all life. To kill the child. Sorry. I got a quarter to fill. Cool. It's dead. All of them. All of them are dead. None of them are left. So yeah, this new jaw structure sort of like clamps down. Using like the lower mandibles. Like the upper mandibles. And then, basically, with that little gland right there, spews out a toxic venom that not only like basically begins to sort of dissolve the creature, and then with that small little mouth right there, that one right there, that is what then intakes the nutrients. So, yeah, that's fun. Hungry little creature. Of course, they do bring back their food, much like with the other guys. I don't know what these guys plan to do. They'll wait. The food. They serve no greater function than to be food. They serve zero purpose other than to be sustenance. Oh, hi. It's like, oh. Eat him. Consume his flesh. Bunny food. Bigger brains. He got scared that I just murdered a child in front of him. I mean, understandable. Very, very understandable, honestly. Oh, okay, there I go, over the edge. You guys attack like, okay, you're also pitiful. Where's my team? Kill them. Kill all of them. Slaughter them all. How much attack you guys got? I don't know. Okay, let's head back to... Oh, there more of you are. Okay, hold on. I like how it looked like that one, like, pounced on it and just started tearing into it. Yeah, sorry, excuse me. Okay, not you. Sorry, bud, we got status. We got like a quota to fill. Alright, let's go back to a little base camp and then see about evolving, shall we, boys? Actually, I feel like I need a bit more XP. DNA. I don't know why I said XP. A bit more DNA before I can evolve again. So I'm gonna hold off for a while. Oh, these guys don't like us. Okay, perfect. Get him, jump him, kill him. Cool. All of them are dead. Just the way I want it. And these guys have watched me murder 2 different groups of creatures now. They must be very stupid. Or do not care. Considering the way they're looking at me, I would assume stupid is the answer. Alright, yeah, you guys can just do your thing. I'm just getting eyes. That's all I'm getting. Or like, you know, stuff. Eyes and details. No, just eyes. Eyes. Lots of eyes. Lots of sensory organs. Lot of sensory organs. You guys don't like us. Nope, not dealing with this. Really? Oh yeah. That's one of mine. God, I made that. Yes, yeah. Okay, hold on, let me save and then I'll procreate with you or whatever. Alright, cool. So let's start by selling these. Go over to... I'll get those. I'll get these last. Put more bulk on them. I keep the jaw structure, but then get better poison. There we go. At the halfway point through stream. Yeah. Very sturdy legs. Very, very sturdy legs for these creatures. They went from having stick legs to this. Frankly, I'm gonna move the eyes forward a bit. The whole thing with birds having front-facing eyes. Shrink them down just a smidge. I say smidge, but I'd make them much smaller. Yeah. Definitely unique-looking creatures. Amphistrong. Ah. No. Amphistrong. Yeah. They're built. And they shall use that muscular strength to tear down their opponents. And we're migrating again. Okay, nice. Alright, let's move. And even with their much more muscular bodies, they... Oh, look at that. Okay, who's over there? See that, fellas? That's food. Nice. Gosh, voice crack there. Nice. Alright, let's go. That's been done. They have been murdered. I have acquired new parts. Scuttle. Go. Not dealing with this. Nope. Okay, just gonna go. Peace. Bye-bye. Not dealing with this. Nope. No sorry, Bob. Ah, there we are. There's our nest. And you need to get yourself some healing, so luckily we're in nest now. Even if I do hit the end here, I'm not immediately going to evolve, because there's a bit more I want to do here, evolution-wise. Oh, well. Okay. Another group of really weak creatures that can tear apart. Okay, not yet. We'll take down the big creatures later. There's another creature that hates us. We are going to step away. They are bigger. They could throw us around like a fucking ragdoll. Okay, now what I want to do, go in here again, and out our hands. That's not like hands, except not like that. I need something. I need to get hands. I need to just keep getting parts until I get hands. Yeah, that'll do. I just want a better poison. I save again. Level 4, charge 3, strike 3. Yeah. Honestly, I have almost everything like maxed out. Oh no. Oh, well, that just won us the fight, because now we have like over 100 health. As I said, I'm not going to go into the next stage just yet. I want to get more parts before, I move on. I want to become the deadliest thing around. Well, those guys just went extinct. These guys are about to do the same. So many things are gonna die now. gonna do one more save so that I can keep my progress and stuff. I'm not going, as I said, I'm not gonna go in there yet. I want to get more parts so that I may evolve in such a way that not only looks cool, but it makes sense. Because, you see, I'm not done being I'm not done being a, you know, a creature yet, you know. These guys haven't earned the right to be fully intelligent, like, civilized creatures yet. I need to get two new guys. That's unfortunate. Oh. Yeah, I'm killing everything so that I can just sort of... Here, let's go back and get some friends and then go from there. So many things are gonna die. Yeah, I'll take the child once it grows up. Just like real war. Except we're not in war right now, we're just a bunch of creatures that hunt via instinct. And a desire for sustenance. Bringing about the end of so many different species. Nothing will be left when I'm done with it. There will be nothing. This world will be a dead zone. Alright, eat up, boys, because I can see one of you is getting low. Eat. Yeah, you can battle cry, everything, just eat. Honestly, it's quite fun just tearing things apart for new parts and stuff. These creatures think they have a chance. By the way, you sent me something? Okay, let me check here in a second. Bow. Extinct at least 20 other species or creatures. I don't know how I've not gotten that yet, but you know. That's funny. Alright, let me see what you sent me. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Just checked what you said and just fair enough. Ooh. Oh, that's 2 epics. Wonder if I could get them to fight. Actually, you know, I'm gonna risk it and just. Oh crap! Now is not the time to fight, guys. There's a giant creature chasing after me because I stole its bones. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Let me pick it up! Quit trying to fight it! Go, 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 go. What are you doing? Stupid pathfinding. Now is not the time to be... Oh, it's not the time. Oh, crap! This thing has to pathfind now around a bunch of trees. Uh-oh, but it's not having much issue. No, don't fight it! I'm trying to collect the bones! Oh crap, it's following me. Hi, boys! Oh crap, it's still following me! Okay. Do your damage and throw me already. That was a pathetic fucking bro. I'm kind of hungry. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm going to die. Okay. Did the game crash? The game crashed. Great. Fantastic. Okay. Well, that's just lovely. Yeah, that sucks. Always, yeah, I guess always control S. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Um, well, it wasn't too long ago that I last saved. Considering it's been nearly 2 hours, I usually play from like two for around 2 to 3 hours. I think with this slow crash, I think it's a good place to stop because I am getting kind of hungry anyways, and I'd like to just go eat. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go do that. I think I'm gonna end stream and go do that because yeah, I'm just kind of hungry. So yeah, I'd like to thank you for stopping by. Should be another stream tomorrow. Probably not Spore. Um, I might. I'm probably going to yeah, thank you. I will. I'm probably going. What I'm going to play tomorrow is Miscrit's World of Creatures again because I played that like I think back on the 4th. So been some time, but I think I'll play that tomorrow because I just want to play it again because it's fun. If you don't know what that game is, it's a creature catching game. Um, by these phase engine, can you test it? Yeah, sure. I could definitely do that. I could definitely try out Space Engine on stream sometime because it does seem like genuinely really cool. Um, yeah. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Should be as I said, another stream. I almost always stream most days. I don't really have like a specific day that I take breaks. It's usually whenever I'm just feeling tired. And I usually let people know beforehand, like, hey, if I'm gonna stream or not on my Twitter, which should be linked so that people can see whenever I'm gonna stream. If I haven't linked it, I should probably do that. But yeah. Thank once again. Thank you for coming by, watching the stream tomorrow. It's gonna be a Miscrit stream because I like that game. So yeah. Anyway, bye.